Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's good? Today is the 21 January, is Saturday, but I'm one day late for the trade recap of Friday. Friday we ended up taking two trade only in the morning, so only on London session. We took one loss and one break even. Let's say. Let's start with the first one, which was this one, minus $72, and this was a pretty dumb mistake by myself. 100% evitable loss. Um, so what we can say that I was a London trade on a continuation model. Okay, so I was saying was a London trade with an SMT IFEG on the 1 minute and a continuation model. Why a continuation model? Because we were manipulating inside a range and not at buy side or sell side liquidity of the range. So it was just a continuation trade. This was a retracement to go higher. So let's start and see the trade that we took. So sorry for not displaying the execution, but I don't know why. Even if I have both set up, like both the option here, it's not showing me nothing. Let me see this one. Okay, no, it's not. Okay, that's good. So coming into the morning, so London AM, like no London AM, but London. So coming to the morning, we were inside. We were here more or less, right? This is New York. We will talk about New York too. So one step at a time. So we were inside this gap at this time was 6 a.m. This one. I was clocking on a chart at 8:30 and always my time. And the first things that I saw was we were respecting with the body of the candle. We were respecting uh, this high time frame gap, right? And we were even in equilibrium, right? We respected with the wick on the equilibrium of the leg price, and the body candle never closed below the fair value and the CA of the fair value. So I was leaning more bullish than bearish, right? Perfect. At the time, this is something that I want to say. We add this SMT with ES because ES already took out this internal high, and if I'm not wrong, was already inside this 1 hour gap. But uh, what I've learned in those year of trading, that SMT opposite to the drawn liquidity is kind of noise, right? Is not valid. So scaling down to the 15 minute, I saw that we were accumulating here during Asia. We spiked up, then we accumulate on Asia, spike up again, fail to take out the buy side liquidity, and we retrace lower, right? So as you can see here, I have the equilibrium tool. I waited for the price to retest the equilibrium first, and this was why the first trade failed in my opinion, because price and time weren't aligned. So as soon as ES took out, like not took out but retested this 5 minute, this was a 5 minute gap. Let me see if I get it right. Yeah, this was a 5 minute gap. ES went down and tapped inside the 5 minute gap, but Nasdaq didn't, MQ didn't. We put in place an SMT, and as soon as we put in place this SMT, we had this one tiny gap being inverted, but I wasn't sure. Like the push was too higher. We hit even the 50%, and I think we were even on the OTE of this. Yeah, see, we reject perfectly off of the golden spot on the Fibonacci tool. So I said, like, I want to see a retest of this inversion and a reaction off of it. On the push higher, what we saw was that even we opened a 1 minute bullish gap. So what becomes this become a BPR, balance price range, right? Because we open a gap upside and we open a gap downside, so it's a balance price. What is and which is the error that I did, the mistake that I did on this one? As soon as we tapped inside this BPR, I went long, right? No, it wasn't here, it was here. I went long straight when price tapping the BPR, putting my stop loss at this low, and yeah, the mistake was that I didn't wait for any reaction. What's the reaction right there? So maybe the reaction could be this order block being confirmed, right? So price wicked in and close above this down close candle, so confirming that the order block is valid and we can go upside. The other one could be not having this down close candle, but a down close candle closing above the fair value with uh okay shit with the wick, with a candle with a wick. That could be a good sign of rejection off of this level. But I wasn't 100% focused and I took this loss for $72. It was really low stop loss, was 6 point stop loss for a total of I think 30 points 30 points TP. Then what I did was, okay, let's get rid of all the things here. Okay, so what I did was wait again, let's price develop for a bit, and what we did was retrace even deeper inside this equilibrium, right? So we took out the previous 1 minute low, and what I saw was we perfectly respected the 50% of this order block right there on the 5 minute, right? Never closed below this 50% level or the order block. ES at the time took out this low that let's see, that NQ never took out at the time I took the trade. So the thought process on this one was, well, we never closed below, even on a 1 minute we never closed below the 50%. So I was waiting. We confirmed the change in state of delivery, so this becomes an order block. And at here I was waiting for a retest of the CSD and this new open gap. This candle wicked in and closed above, so saying to me like, okay, it's time to enter, because this was the type of reaction that I need to wait on this BPR. And as soon as we close above, we retest and then close above, I say, okay, now is good to enter. I enter like as soon as this 1 minute candle open. We hoping, and I got this fill, not the good fill, but okay, that's good. Break even at the first internal high. This one kind of broke my rule because the real first internal high was this one, right? This one, but I was thinking like, I'm not sure that price want to come straight to here before maybe even go lower. So this is why I put my stop loss right there, my break-even point right there. I didn't take any partial here because if I'm not wrong, this wasn't 1-1. Yeah, 1-1 was here, never hit 1-1. So no profit at all, no partial at all. As soon as we hit this break-even point, I set my stop loss at break-even, more or less below here, right at this candle, 1 minute candle low here. And yeah, price decided to reverse on me and shit. Overall, London was good because drawn liquidity and direction was good. As you can see, like 5 to 15 minutes later, we had the true manipulation here with this wick, and then we spike out to my drawn liquidity, so which was the 1 hour unfailed and the basal liquidity that we have above. And yeah, so closing this week a little bit down. Shit. Closing this week a little bit down, 20, $30 down. Previous week was 172 down, but we still up because we had two good trading week. The first week of February and the second one. So yeah, I'm still happy. The equity P&L curve is good. It's not bad. We're taking a chill here. We're taking a rest here. I look to see next week to be more volatile. Let's talk quickly about New York. In New York, let me remove all this crap because it's not more useful. Okay, so this was the situation we were in. This is New York Open. Here is New York Open. So on New York Open, what we did was manipulate this low in kind of the minute before pre-market. We manipulate this low, and as soon as here we manipulate this low, we resweep the low, the sweep the low. Sorry for the words and shit. The only trade that I saw at the time was this one. So manipulating lower again, confirming changing sale delivery, entering here, stop at the order block low, and taking this shit straight to this buy side liquidity here, which was previously high and was even a low inside a gap. So it was I think kind of beautiful trade, but it was too early into market open, so I didn't take it. As soon as we put in place this first up close candle, up close leg, I looked for a retracement at least at the EQ, like at the 50% of the price leg. With this 5 minute, we never came down to take this 5 minute, and then price rallies up to take out my first drawn liquidity, which was previous day high, and previous day high, which was even a London high. Then we add out there we have relative equal low highs, never been tapped like minutes later. So no trade during New York, and yeah. So this was the trade recap of yesterday, Friday 20th of February. I'm slowing a bit just because I'm working a full-time job. I have the ability to trade, yeah, but sometimes I'm not able to trade. Like yesterday, New York AM session, because I was at a lunch with my boss, so no way for me to look at the charts. And I opened the chart more or less right there, and yeah, draw liquidity was taken, so no trade for me. Yeah, so what I can say is I'm kind of good because consistency still we raised still 60%, so I'm not mad. The only thing that I'm mad is because I'm taking this stupid fucking trade so low size. I don't know why, and yeah, so I might look to see later in the week, and next week is the last week of February. Hope to close it green, and why not finish this fucking evaluation because it's taking me so long. Because I'm afraid to risk much, and I have to shift mentality and try to risk more higher to get the evaluation done quicker. Not because I want money, but just because I need funded accounts and copy trade them. So I need to do it. I know I will spend a lot of money next month, and but I have to do it. I have to change the pace that I'm having on this evaluation. I'm taking it like it is a fucking funded account. So I need to shift mentality. And yeah, this is it. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hope to see you next week with more bangers and more and more winning, I hope, and maybe to finish the evaluation. So, or in bad or in a good state, right? Or I blow it or I pass it, right? Thank you so much, and I hope to see you next week with more bangers and more wins, brother.